I'm really worried about AI doing the creative work.
How can someone tap into this AI whole industry and be a part of people who will gain from it than being a victim?
It's important that we do not outsource the parts that make us human to AI. What if I have genuine passion?
You can find another passion.
If you're serious about how you show up in your relationships, your walk with God and life,
Well, that makes you one of us. It's Anu and Ololade here, and you're welcome to Let's Toast to Life.
in every episode, we have honest conversations about relationships, your fave, personal growth, and faith.
Sounds like what you love? Then plug in.
And let's toast to life together. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Let's Toast to Life podcast. It's your favorite people here, Ololade and
It's A to the N to the U. Anu.
O to the L to the O, Olo.
Your name
L
is
to
long.
the
Your name is long.
Lade.
It's only if your name. If you have three letters.
Did he enter?
That's it. No.
Did he enter?
No.
Okay. OLOLADE. Ololade.
But that's not your name is pronounced. It's pronounced Ololade.
Leave that one.
Ololade.
Leave that one.
But
But at
mine-
least the OLOLADE. Ololade.
But look at mine. A to the N to the U. No.
OLOLADE. Ololade.
No. A to the N to the U. You.
OLOLADE. Ololade.
Okay.
We should start our rap
music record
rap music company. Yes, we'll use
Cool.
AI and
and do the
Hey,
magic.
speaking of AI,
Things are happening.
Anu's friend sent him an audio, a song that he produced with AI. I think he just wrote the lyrics
Yes.
and
Told
used
AI to
AI
give
to
the
create
music
it
and
into a sound, a music, and it was a complete sound
it
with
was-
backup
it was
singers,
massive.
alto, tenor, soprano. And to be very honest, you guys, let me not even lie, I'm worried. I get it that AI is very helpful. I use AI as well, especially to synthesize information, break down all these long documents. Just give me bullet points. I really love AI, but I'm really worried about AI doing the creative work and how it's becoming increasingly difficult to even distinguish, because that sound, you guys, if we play that sound for you and we don't tell you it is AI, you
There's
would
no
not know.
way you know. There's
You
no
would
way.
think he's one of those, city choir gospel singers that came together to sing it.
The instrumental was amazing. The sounding, the arrangement. I was like, no. If I saw some people minister the song in a church because it was a gospel song, I would be like, who composed the song?
Omo, you guys,
But it's
I don't
interesting.
even know.
It's a debate. I mean, I think it's a discourse that is happening right now, because there is this song. I can't remember the name of the musician, but there's this song that was very, and I think it's still very popular on the social media space. And for the longest time, people did not know that this artist was an AI artist, because
I'm still doubting it. You've told me
Yeah,
that this
yeah.
entire page and all the productions there are AI,
yes.
but I don't know. I cannot believe it.
But of course, I mean, people eventually figured that it's AI. Of course, there's someone who is behind doing all of the work, but essentially, this person is not like a musician. The person just uses AI to create music. And then it's the same thing that is happening also on Instagram. I showed you the page of a particular person
Supermodel.
of a model. So this lady, she's like perfect body, perfect shape, everything. She has
Over 30K
over
followers.
30,000 followers on Instagram. She just recently started the page, like less than a year, and has over 30,000 followers. And that person is AI. Like the whole image there is AI generated. The action, the everything. But I mean, if you pay attention to details, you would realize that this is an AI, because what you notice in those kind of pages is that those people don't talk.
Yes.
Those videos, they're not speaking. And then if you pay very close attention, you realize that there are some inconsistencies, like with we figured out
Yeah.
that like the skin, you know,
Some
the
days she
skin
has
tone,
spots, some days
she doesn't have
she's
spots, right?
spotless. I'm like,
We're
okay,
like,
girl,
no,
I see you.
like you can't have spots on your legs and then the next day there's no,
Spots are
yeah,
gone. And
you're
the day
spotless.
after, the spots come back.
Yeah,
Skin
but
tone is
well,
darker.
it's crazy what people are doing with AI right now. It's like it's yeah, it is interesting. For me, what I'm very particular about is not even, I don't want to even take the side of people who are like, hey, what is wrong with AI? I'm more interested in how can someone tap into this AI whole industry and be a part of people who will gain from it than being a victim. Like,
Yeah.
how do you gain from it? There are people who write books with AI now, and they're able to publish books with AI in less than a month.
You see that one, eh?
We can have a debate about that, right?
We can argue about that,
But people are doing it.
yeah,
They are making it. You know,
I just want to say that
Andy is passionate about this AI with writing.
it's important that we do not outsource the parts that make us human to AI. The consistent use of AI does not really help our brains to really judge things. And even me, I'm saying it to myself. There are times that AI would correct me and then I'll accept. Then I'll now go back and look at it again. I'm like, wait, this AI that just corrected me and said, changed my thoughts. This is not what I meant to say. Plus, this thing is inconsistent. Then it should not be like, oh, my bad. You are right. So you can imagine where we are headed if we don't have that mindset to question what we see from AI. Writing, of course, you can use AI to refine your writing. Like, I'm for that. I do that as well. But to start the whole process, to write from scratch, top to bottom, using AI, like I can detect an AI written content like miles away. I can smell it. You can tell that I'm super passionate about this and I really don't want to lose my creative part, or the
Genius.
creative part of my brain because of AI. Yes, I want to take advantage of it, but I still want to keep my brain active.
There was a time where people really pride themselves as very good in research. So tell them, you want to research on a topic, then they start going from this Google search to another Google search, and then they document and they synthesize. Now, you don't need to do 5 hours trying to research on anything. Just go on any of these AI chat models and things like that, and just say, hey, I want to know about Venus. Give me all of the necessary information about Venus in less than 30 seconds. What some people would do 5 hours, you will get it.
It's crazy.
There's a lot of benefit that comes with it, but because research is a skill, and the reason why I brought that is that research is a skill. Actually, people go to uni to learn these research skills and then deploy that skill to different fields. But right now,
Forget.
just go to Chat GPT.
I used to say ChatGPT is my unofficial best friend because I actually use ChatGPT a lot, but it's more for like researching stuff because I don't really like researching. I like when you give me something in bullet points, but then again, I'm thinking, what is happening with my brain?
Yeah.
I just want everything. I can't even read long form.
Yeah.
And even when you read the AI content, the way it
doesn't train your mind.
It doesn't train your mind. And you know how it boldens some certain things, then you overlook the others.
When you do research or you try to study on a topic, you gather data. And then when you gather the data, you have to analyze the data. And the process of analyzing data is helping develop the part of your brain that is geared toward analytical thinking. And analytical thinking is so important in not just research, basically, like having to analyze data, but even in day-to-day life, right? How to make good judgments, good analysis. But when you use ChatGPT would give you information, analyze the information for you, and provide you with direction, with their suggestion. This is the best thing. So it takes away that whole process of information gathering, data analysis, and all of that brings you to having certain, conclusions about what you research, and then you can all that process of development that your brain would have
gone through,
all gone. Now ChatGPT just gives you, this is the data, this is what I believe is the best decision for you to take, and this is the advantage of taking decision. So now, that's it.
It's crazy. Like, it's very helpful, no doubt about that. But like that part of your thinking, the part of your brain that is helping you to think is not working as it should. And like it's scary.
But you know something about AI that is interesting? So, you know, people now, there's a report that a lot of young people have committed suicide because of AI. Like, I think this happened in England, if I'm not mistaken. So they were doing, it was not a documentary, it was more like an investigation about a young teenage boy, I think in England, that committed suicide. And then when they started investigating, they realized that the guy was lonely. Of course, we can talk about that. But he was always chatting he had these AI chat bots just that you chat with. And so he was chatting with the AI for a long period of time until when the AI suggested to him different ways that he can take his life.
Maybe he even prompted.
Of course,
Maybe he prompted, like, asking.
it's possible.
And
Like
the AI is
I'm
not.
feeling like, of course, where you just it will not might not tell you that
AI is supposed to answer your question.
So
I want to kill myself. What should I
give me
do?
2 ideas. Oh, I live in this place. I don't want to jump into the river. I don't want to do this. Give me other good ideas, you know. So basically, what I found out from that documentary was this is not the only case. There are other cases where they could trace certain suicides to conversations with AI. And should I tell you what really scares me? Is that we can maybe escape the danger of AI, especially the negative part of AI. Like I told you earlier, I'm interested about the positive side of AI and how to use it for your advantage. But we cannot ignore the negative side of it. And what is really scary is even if our generation, we escape this negativity,
Are we even escaping?
Our children cannot.
Are we? Would you even say that we are?
I mean,
I don't even think
by and large,
Yeah.
we grew up not in the AI, like at the peak of AI. At least we grew up reading our books.
Physical books.
At least primary school, secondary school education was not heavily computerized.
It wasn't even computerized at all.
You know, so you get what I mean. But now, in this generation, from crèche, you know, kindergartens, they already have all of these tablets and stuff. So it's not even like, so we started using a lot of computer maybe when we go to uni, right? And that's not even AI. At the time we're using computer, AI was still in its very, you know, basic early stage. But now AI is like, now there's a cloud and all of this different. So this generation and the ones who are coming after cannot escape the influence of AI.
I even think that all of us as we are now in this world, that we are alive, we can't escape the influence.
Yeah.
Whether you I'm going to put my brother on the spot. I mean, I will bring my brother inside this conversation because I remember when I was telling him, I think it was last year or maybe last year, and he was so against AI. He was like, no, don't use AI. AI will not help you. AI will make you dumb. Like, I'm paraphrasing that.
Yeah.
Of course, my brother did not sound like that. He's more intelligent, right? But he was really against the use of AI because he felt like it would weaken your capacity to think and solve problems for yourself.
Yes.
Now, fast forward today, I'm dealing with an issue. My brother is telling me, oh, have you checked ChatGPT? Put it in ChatGPT. Let ChatGPT give you some breakdown and I'm like, Shebi, you're the one that told me last year not to. So you see, like, we're getting to even my mom, baby boomer, in her 60s.
She's using
ChatGPT. They've integrated it into our phones. They've put, for example, on WhatsApp, now you have Meta AI.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So they've even updated the app to make it look like a very tiny thing that is floating, that is constantly, you just need to click on it and it's there for you. So you see what I'm saying? Like,
it's part of your day.
It's already integrated into our day-to-day. So even if you feel like, you can bypass it, somehow you can't.
But the question is, should we be scared of AI?
I'm scared. And my fear is not, there are different layers to it, right? It's, for me, there's the human aspect of it. The fact that the more we rely on these AI tools, the more we lose critical parts of us.
Of our human.
That make us human. Also, a lot of companies are like, yes, let's be on the front line of it,
There's pressure also. There's
yes.
pressure.
So companies now are fighting to make profit, but at what cost? At the expense of what? I just know that if we're not careful, AI will make us become dullards. Of course, like, let's not even talk about the jobs that are
Going into extinction.
going into extinction. And they always say, yeah, new jobs are being created, but what kind of jobs? The jobs that have been seen: AI prompting engineer, AI kinikon, AI that, AI. So it means that if you are not passionate about AI,
When it's not
if
passion,
you-
no. You have
if
to
you-
learn it.
if you're not into engineering, design systems, design thinking, it means you won't have a job.
Yeah.
And that's really scary, because not everybody can be an AI engineer. Not everybody should be an AI engineer. Not everybody should be an AI solutions architect. So someone like me who is in the creative space, are you telling me that I have to reskill to get into coding because of AI so that I will not lose my job?
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. So yeah, I get you. But AI is here, and for most people, they believe AI has come to stay.
Agreed.
And we're in that generation where AI is the new deal, and anybody who wants to be a part of the emerging future has to find their place within the AI ecosystem.
Absolutely. But that said, though, there are definitely things that AI has helped with that has blown my mind. Like, for example, you guys,
In
in
our
our
house.
living room,
Yeah.
our wall
Wall
decoration.
yeah.
So we have 3 frames,
Yeah.
and then each frame has some abstract art inside it. When we were moving into this apartment, we were like, what will we put on our wall frame? What design do we want? We want something minimalistic. We don't want to break the bank. We don't want to have to buy the poster. And so I thought of the idea. I was like, why not even ask ChatGPT to create
To
this
design
thing for me?
something. Yeah.
And this was initially when image generation with ChatGPT was still in its early stages,
Yeah.
right? So I just told it, okay, how familiar are you with minimalistic designs and abstract images, blah, blah, blah. It showed me some examples for me to know that it's familiar.
Yeah.
Then I took a picture of our sofa and the wall
Yeah.
and told it the frame dimensions and said, hey, can you design a 3-part artwork that would complement our sofa?
Yeah.
And that's how it gave us prototypes. And then we did a bit of prompting, and there you go.
Beautiful. And it will have cost us like over
50 euros.
Yeah, close to 100 euros actually.
Yeah. So all we had to do was download the image,
Yes.
send it to print, voila.
And it saved us. So of course, so these are part of the.
So like, I see where AI can be very useful. But then again,
yeah,
if I were to be the artist,
you've lost money now.
if I were to be an abstract artist, like the person who would normally create these things or paint them, or I don't know, draw them, that means literally my job is on the line.
Yeah, absolutely.
So for every for every benefit that we get from AI, we should always keep in mind that someone out there is losing business.
Yes.
And I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, that's what I believe, that we should, even if we're not so deeply involved in this AI stuff, we must know what's happening there, and more importantly, know how we want to interact with AI for our benefit. Because if you're aware of it or not, AI is moving forward, and you would most likely be a victim. So if you don't want to be the victim, then you must take the proactive step to realize, okay, this is how I can take advantage of AI, so I'm not at the end of the day saying, I didn't know this was happening, and now I've lost my job, I've lost my relevance. So for example, this artist that design and paint all these things that we got freely from ChatGPT, so those people, they have to asking themselves that, okay, if people can prompt, right? If people can prompt ChatGPT and create the same thing that would take me 3 hours to paint, what can I do differently?
Yeah.
What can I do differently? And what edge can I bring to it? What is it that GPT cannot do that I will bring to the table?
I guess that's how we have to think about it.
Yes. Also, it's not too late to pivot.
So that's the thing. Will everybody pivot? Like me now, for example. To be very honest, I'm not really. I know it sounds funny, but like, yes, I'm interested in understanding these models, Claude, Tropic, DeepSeek, Grok,
Yeah.
Gemini, all of them. I'm interested in the general knowledge, but I'm not a technical person.
But I actually don't think you have to be too technical.
I feel so.
See, here is going to be my approach, and this is what I try to also do, although I don't do it as much as I would have loved to. Within your area of interest, your goal has to be, how is AI influencing my area of interest? How can I work with AI to optimize, which you're already doing, to optimize my productivity, to make me better at what I do? Because at the end of the day, that is what would make the difference when everybody is caught up with the AI traction. So now you are a communication specialist, but you're a communication specialist with emphasis on how to correctly apply AI tools in writing and editing. Get what I mean? So you're teaching the foundational, or you're helping people with the foundational communication skills that is devoid of AI influence. But now, because you have studied AI, you've seen how AI writes, you've seen how AI produces content, you've done your own analysis. Now you can come up with a training with, different kind of products or services that can help people work with AI to make their work authentic, to make it humane. And that is you also tapping into the AI ecosystem, but now you're bringing in your own individual, mindset to that, and you're producing something different with it. You'll be better off than someone who's just saying, people are just using AI anyhow. I don't want to pay
Yeah, I
attention to
won't.
them. I won't pay attention. What we just realize is that people have left you behind. You are the only one still using typewriter.
God forbid, though.
You know,
I will never be left
no,
behind.
no,
In
amen,
Jesus'
not you.
I know.
So yes, I feel like in your area of work, your profession, your interest, your passion, you just have to see how AI is being used currently. So there are two sides to AI. There is the theoretical impact of AI and the practical, realistic part of AI. So know how far they've gone in the practical use of AI in your area of field and the theoretical part, and then make sure that you are aware of it and you're not just ignoring it.
May your oil never run dry.
Amen.
People, you can see that I married a very intelligent man.
Oh,
Framing. It's good. I mean, what you said about being able to think about it in your own field. So I'm not a technical person.
yeah,
I don't have to be.
yeah,
But what I can do is, in my field of communications, how can AI be used? What are people using it for? Where's the gap?
yeah,
What value can I add?
yeah,
How can I keep my own edge also?
yeah,
And then use the AI, because whether I like it or not, AI is being used. AI is being utilized by people, and they are cashing out and they are moving forward. So if I don't want to get left behind, then I need to also be aware and not be afraid of it. But you know what? I want to talk about the implication of this AI in schools. And what I mean exactly is, how are we sure that our younger ones are not studying courses that are very relevant already? Like a course now, 5 years.
the people are doing forestry.
You are studying forestry, you're studying even computer science.
What you're asking is a very good question, because I was talking to a friend of mine and I was telling him that I saw a chart, and the chart was highlighting the kind of profession that would be of high relevance in the next decades. And top among those professions are the professions that we grew up knowing as white collar or something. But basically, what I'm saying is being a carpenter,
A plumber,
being a plumber, being an electrician. Growing up, no one wants to be that. Everybody wants to be a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Yeah.
I want to be a doctor.
Doctor.
I want to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
Lawyer in the merd.
But now, lawyers too, the way AI is impacting the law field is next level. But that's even a different topic.
By the way.
So it's important that you are aware of the trend, and that's how you can guide people that right? That, hey, if you're going to be studying maths and statistics, if your first degree is mathematics and statistics, you're going to be useless, because no matter how hot your brain is in further maths or in statistics, just
It's not hotter than than an AI prompt.
Just one simple AI prompt would do all those statistical differences and all those things that you want to do in less than 2 seconds. So, brother, leave maths, leave statistics alone. Don't study it.
But this is unfair.
It's
Because what
not
if I have
unfair.
what if I have genuine passion?
You can find another passion.
Hey
See,
God,
some people had very strong passion in shorthand writing.
I'm sure not everybody knows what short.
People don't know shorthand. So anybody, if you're listening, you don't know shorthand, go and Google it. There was a time when people only wrote with shorthand, and it was a specialized knowledge. Right, and some people were passionate about that shorthand. Now, if you go and say you want to study shorthand in this day and age, people will think that they've cost you because it's gone extinct. The same thing also with typewriters. Some people they were so proud that they could do pra, pa, 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 very fast using those hard typewriters, and their jobs were typists. That was a job professional. Not maybe like 50 years ago, typist. Now, gonna be studying how to use. You cannot. There's no even course like that anymore.
Wow.
So what I'm saying in essence is that some of those courses today that people are proud of studying in 10, 20, 30 years or 40 years, the way we are laughing now at shorthand and people who were typists, in 50 years, people will be laughing at some jobs now. That, you studied this? Oh God. So you will once say, you were once a typist. It will be so funny. That's the reality. And that's the reason why you cannot be ignorant. With AI, what you should be most worried about with AI is your ignorance rather than the impact. Because only those who know how to work with AI will be the ones that will rule the future with AI. So we must actually actively engage with what is happening there. Just knowledge.
I think on a final note, as we wrap up, what I remember taking away from the keynote of my company CEO when he started introducing us to AI is how this world is changing so fast and there is a high level of uncertainty. And to navigate the changes that we're experiencing, we all need to be adaptable. Rather than saying, this is not my thing, I'm not into this, I'm not good at this, I don't care for this, we need to have this adaptable spirit that, okay, this thing is changing, I have to change also.
Yeah, true.
Right? And the more adaptable we are, the easier it is for us to swim with the tides.
Yeah.
Because the fact of the matter, as you already said, is AI is here to stay.
Yeah.
Whether I like it or not.
Yeah.
I don't really like it, but AI is here to stay.
Yep.
And so what can I do? Be adaptable.
Absolutely.
Even if it means changing my course of study, even if it means dropping the course that I initially started in. Maybe I'm 2 years in and I feel like, this course will not do me good though. Correct my line.
Yeah.
Just switch. Yeah. It's not easy, but I think it's definitely going to be worth it.
Yeah.
Anywho, peeps, that's all we've got for today's episode. Just a banter on AI, the good, the bad, and the future.
Yeah. So let us know your thoughts about this discussion. We are not AI experts, so we like to know what you guys think. Leave a comment, guys.
Are you pro AI or are you against AI? Let us know.
Yeah.
And
why?
Why? And also, like, if you use AI, what are you using it for? Are there any interesting use cases that you can share with us? Just like we use AI to decorate our flat.
Nice.
That would be really nice. We can exchange ideas together.
That would be nice.
So let us know.
Yeah. Cool. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us today. We hope to
catch you in the next one.
Awesome. Ciao.
Toodles.